Hello Budgetista, Stacy Dennett here, and today I want to share with you the reasons why I believe that budgeting works and why I know that it can work for you. And so I just want to share my own personal story with you as an inspirational, motivational story to get you started on the path to budgeting. So I'm just going to share the last year of my life and how budgeting has really helped make my dreams a reality. So a year ago, my boyfriend and I moved to Seattle from Asheville, North Carolina. We had just graduated college and I had saved up about $2,000 after graduation, and we said, let's move to Seattle. We took an online quiz and this is where it told us to come. So being 22-year-old kids, we did. So we left North Carolina and drove cross country to Seattle with exactly $2,000 in our pocket. And when we got here, our goal was for me to become a financial advisor. I had a job already set up, and we thought, well, by the end of September, we moved here in August, and we thought by the end of September, I would start making money and we would be all set to go. And so our $2,000 would last us exactly that long. Well, sometimes life throws a curveball at you and it doesn't happen exactly as you planned. So we moved here thinking I would have a job all set up, making money by the end of September. Well, that didn't happen. I had the job, but it turns out that licensing to become a financial advisor takes a really long time. I wasn't fully licensed until November, and I couldn't possibly make money until then. So very scary. We had $2,000. So we thought to ourselves, oh my gosh, how are we going to make this work? And the answer was budgeting. And also for him to find a job, because we knew that we couldn't just make it on $2,000. So we decided to set up a budget that we would both live off of. And he found a job, and so we budgeted for that amount. So we set up a budget and limited our spending to literally only the necessities, and then for a little splurging on the side. And so what happened was, with just one income, of a fairly small income for being the West Coast, we were able to get ourselves through 6 months. So we had planned, to be making quite a bit of money by the end of September, and we were making a little bit of money all the way through January. Because here's a kicker: if you're ever thinking about being a financial advisor, it's really hard to find clients when you're 23. Just keep that in mind. So my financial advising practice kind of failed, and in January, we had already seen that we could live off of my boyfriend's income. So in January, I quit my job, and we decided that we were going to start saving up money originally to go to Morocco. And so also because we were going to go to Morocco, I started learning Arabic. So I was taking Arabic classes, and we were budgeting. At this point, we had actually set up a physical budget. We had used mint.com, and I went through all of our expenses line by line and set up a budget that we were very strict on following. But I didn't want us to be bored and just at home, staring at each other, wondering what in the world we're gonna do. So for our budget, we budgeted in fun money. We were saving for our trip to Morocco, which was going to be the biggest of fun money. But we also wanted to do fun things while we planned for that goal. And so we made sure to fit in dinners out with friends, happy hours, trips to the theater, things that we enjoy doing together. We never wanted to give that up, because what's the purpose of life if you can't live it? And so from January to April, we budgeted and saved up $2,500 for our trip to Morocco. Decided not to go, but we did use that money to help me live out one of my dreams, and that is to be a business owner. And so in May, I started Pennywise with the money we budgeted, and I was able to create this beautiful company to help people succeed with their financial goals as well. And so I created Pennywise to create practical budgets that reduce debt and develop true financial freedom. And we used the money that we had saved through our 6 months of hardcore budgeting and saving. And so I want to share with you, through Pennywise, those strategies that we learned on how to budget and how to save money in every aspect of our lives. And so now we have this wonderful business. We live this beautiful life in this amazing city in Seattle, and we've done it all through the help of budgeting. So budgets really do work if you really decide to stick with them and you have a plan for how to keep them in place and you have a goal that you can reach. So our goal every month with budgeting is to continually expand the business and also save for side projects like an engagement ring, hint, hint, or vacation. So we always have a savings goal in mind with our budgeting, because if you just save to save money, you have no problem breaking the bank. So those are just a few of the reasons why I love budgeting, because really budgeting saves our lives. Had we not have budgeted and been frugal, there's no telling what would have happened to us in this brand new city, with no income, and it was a very scary time. So without the frugality and the budgets, I'm really not sure what would have happened. We probably would have ended up at one of our parents' house in the basement, and that's every recent graduate's nightmare. So don't let that happen to you, and start on your own path to budget success. And I want to be with you every step of the way. So please, if you have any questions, shoot me an email. And also I want to hear about your own personal experiences with budgeting. So what goals have you budgeted for successfully? What budgeting strategies do you use? So go ahead and share in the comments below, and I want to celebrate your successes with you. So Budgetista, thank you so much for listening to my story, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.